Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully, you had a great week and y'all got a great weekend planned. I hope you have a lot of fun and eat a lot of protein. That's what we're going to talk about today. It's Nutrition Friday, and we're going to talk about how important protein is to get in your body so that as you age, you not only keep from losing muscle mass, but you actually gain it. Especially until your 50s and 60s, you should be trying to gain as much muscle mass as possible. And we've talked about this before, but we're going to get more specific into the importance of protein. So, one steak of about 10 ounces is going to give you between 70 and 80 grams of protein. That's plenty for that meal. The only problem is most people only get their protein in one meal. So we really want to make sure at that breakfast that you're neglecting, or that lunch that you're just running through the fast food menu and getting whatever you can off the dollar menu, that you're doing something during those meals as well where you're increasing your protein intake. How can we do that? So we can bring things with us. We can bring some supplements. You can bring a little protein powder to work and shake it up with some water, some milk. It might not taste the best, but at least you're getting that protein in your body at lunch and then again at breakfast. Because what a lot of people do is they'll try and get it all in at once, or they'll try to divide it up throughout the day. And our bodies can only take in so much at a time. It's not terrible for us if we take in too much, but we just pee it out, and we can waste it if we take in too much at a time. So we try to stay under 60 grams, 60 to 70 grams at once. And if we do it throughout the day, we don't utilize it as well. So if you're taking 10 grams here, 10 grams here, 10 grams here, it's not processed and utilized as well as if you're taking 40 to 60 grams at one time. So we really want to try and pack our protein into our meals the best we can. So even if I'm taking a shake, I try to do that with my meal if I can. And the best time to do that is after a workout. So our bodies are ready, our muscles are ready for protein. To the second we get through working out, that's when it's going to put it to use the quickest and be the most efficient with it. That doesn't mean that's the only time we should take it. That's a mistake a lot of people make that I am going to try to help you guys not make. I've made that in the past, but our bodies need protein throughout the day. So it's important to get protein in at breakfast. It's important to get protein in lunch, and it's important to get protein in at dinner time. And as long as you like meat, that's easy. If you don't like meat, it gets a little tougher, especially because our bodies don't process plant-based protein as well, because a lot of plant proteins are tied to different things like fiber that our body just excretes, and so we'd never really use that protein, even though that's what's classified as plant-based protein. So if you're a vegetarian or vegan, you need to eat more protein. So you eating 80 grams of protein is like someone eating meat eating 60 grams of protein. Don't quote me on that, but something like that. So you just have to think that you have to eat more protein to get the same benefit as someone eating meat, which is fine. You just have to be aware of that. Same thing as we age. Our bodies don't process protein as well as we age. So if you're older, you need to be eating more protein, not less. The problem is, as we age, a lot of times our appetites go down. And so that's when supplements come in. Being able to get your grandparents or even your parents on Boost, protein shakes before, after a meal, at least once or twice a day would be amazing, because it's going to help them maintain that muscle so they don't get that muscle wasting, they don't get weak, they don't start falling, and they don't get injuries that just cause morbidity throughout their later years of life. So really want to focus on protein intake over the weekend. Just maybe put together a journal, see how much you think you're taking. You can find a quick chart online showing how much protein each thing has, whether it's cottage cheese or yogurt or milk and all the different things that you're going to be eating. You can kind of journal out how much protein you think you're eating, and it's an individual thing. Everyone's going to need different amounts based off of their lifestyle. Try to increase your protein intake. Recommended doses are usually enough to keep you alive, but not keep you functioning at your highest potential. So increase that protein intake. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.